Welcome to another segment of Lousje and Bean Behind the Scene. It's Sunday morning, and you know what that's all about. Welcome, lovelies. So it's another Sunday morning, beautiful Sunday morning. It keeps on giving this fall. It keeps on giving. I'm just so enjoying it. Anyway, it's still so many compliments and exciting emails and questions about the house, the decorating, and so also with that, you almost always mention that we inspire you so much about our clothing, the clothing lines that we buy, how we put it together. And a lot of you lovelies have said it changed your entire way of dressing, and we are so thrilled about that, because that is of course the object of the game, right? And to make you so happy and excited about getting up in the morning and picking your clothing, what you're going to wear for the day. So with that, I am going to share with you what inspires me or inspired me to decorate this house. And first of all, I've always been interested in older homes. Coming from Amsterdam, it's hugely historical. The canal houses are, of course, absolutely gorgeous. I actually have friends who own not a whole, because that would be out of this world expensive, but they have a middle floor, and yeah, it's like these huge windows. And anyway, you know exactly what I mean. Maybe you've been in person or you've seen it on pictures or films. But so Glenn and I have traveled to the States quite a bit, and we've been to Charleston, we've been to Savannah, and those are the places with the front gardens, with the flower boxes, with the wrought iron fences, with the stones, the way they put their pavements, the cobblestones, the brickwork. We took a lot of house tours. When we were in one of the house tours, they had one of the museums with the shop, and we bought this amazing book, The Allure of Charleston, Houses, Homes and Gardens. I've perused this book so often, and I still pick it up. And the color scheme, for instance, this one here, is the one that continues on and on, pages and pages of living rooms like this. They used a lot of yellow, different color yellows, a lot of the blue. And then of course the fireplaces, the one had more beautiful mantle or fireplace than the other one. Glenn and I love this kind of stuff. And he also, I have to tell you, he has a subscription to the old house already before I met him, because we are really two peas in a pod where that's concerned. Quite often it's pretty technical. It's about digging and water management. But then they have, of course, these beautiful decor pictures and going into detail on how he stored the old staircase and you name it, right? So this is what inspired me with this home. And as we go on, everybody that has been comes here on a weekly basis, which is Tessa and Kristen, who is her videographer, and Tessa, who I do videos with. And they say, oh my God, it's so, you did this, and every day almost we do something special to add to the charm and the comfort for us of this house. So Sandra, I loved your email. It was very complimentary. You complimented us on the clothing lines we carry, the way we coordinate and put it together, and our styling videos, because it gives you great pleasure to have changed your style of dressing and to now feel so confident and excited about dressing. And then at the same token, you said your styling videos now propelled me to change things in my decor. And you said you watched one of the house videos, I think 4 times. And now you're ready to do your house project. I wish you good luck with it. And I must also say that, as I touched on it before, we were taking a break of all the decorating. And it's actually been really good, because you sit back and you look at certain things and you think, no, I'm not going to do it that color. We still have to do the hallway and the entree, and the kitchen needs to be finished with the paint. And we've made a few changes, and we're still not confident with the changes. So we say, well, let it sit for a bit. Let's revisit it next week and see if we still feel the same way. So sometimes it's really nice to take your time and stop for a minute, take a breather and and you might be happy with the changes that you're going to make. So that was great. So thank you, Sandra. And I promised a video, all of the house all done up. So it will be still a few months, as definitely Christmas is a deadline. Because as you probably heard, we are hosting a family Christmas for my family, and that's a lot of people, and I want it to be all done. So we still have quite a bit of work to do, but we're looking forward to it. So, but then we will do a final video. I want you to see the final video, mostly done. The backyard is a whole other story. That's for spring. So lovelies, I'm wearing a great fall outfit. This smacks fall to me. I love this shirt. It's like a jean shirt, but I love the color, the feel. It's not very thick. It's got a lot of stretch. You can layer it. And it's like a brushed cotton, I would say. So I'm wearing it with the jeans from Liverpool and this gorgeous scarf that I love to pair this up with jeans, because I think the border is all blue, different color blues. It's Cericlio and Cericlio. So lovelies, last week was all about coats and beautiful sweaters. So if you haven't missed any of those videos, go back and check, because everything is stunning, absolutely gorgeous. So next week I've heard a rumor that it's Chrisas. So for you Chrisas fans, make sure you watch. And I don't know what it is. I won't be there, because Glenn and I are going away. We're going to Manitoulin Island, to Core Bay, which is one of the biggest towns on the island, even though it only has 1,000 people living there permanently. In the summertime, of course, it hugely expands into a lot of more people because of the tourism. So the town has asked Glenn to come and look at their downtown to give some insight. They are really on the warpath to change it, and they like to give it an urban flair. So he's going there he's got meetings with the town, but he asked me to come, which is nice. We need a little getaway from everything. And what better place than to Manitoulin Island? I've only been there once, years ago, 25 years ago. I was invited to go with a girlfriend and her whole family, and they rented a cottage, and it was great. And I remember the ferry ride. And anyway, we're going to drive and then take the ferry, and I will send some pictures, and I have some stories about it when I come back. But Tessa is solo on all the videos. So lovelies, on that note, I'm going to advise you to really enjoy your Sunday and this weather, because it won't last, as we know. And as always, keep on smiling.